This review will include spoilers from the first book, but won't include spoilers for Tropic of Serpents. I'm going to take a moment to first just appreciate the hardcover editions of these books. I really like the edges of the pages. They're rough, they're uneven. It adds this feeling of it being aged. It adds to the authenticity of it. The Tropic of Serpents is mostly green in color, which I really love. In the second installment of Lady Trent's memoirs, we get to see her struggle with being a mother and with the loss of her husband. She's a widow, which gives her some flexibility with her life. She's not expected to just settle down and just be a wife, but her mom would rather that she go out and just find another husband, and this causes some friction at home. Lady Trent is having to deal with her mom telling her that, well, you shouldn't be doing this science thing anymore. You had your run. Your husband died. See, I told you it was a bad idea. And now she's trying to push ahead with this anyway because it's her true heart's desire. Believe me, you don't try to do what you know you really shouldn't be doing. If you know what you should be doing, do it. Make it work. You'll be so much happier. But very quickly, those points are kind of pushed to the side, which is nice, I think, to not linger on those kind of things because we want to know about dragons. What does truly classify a dragon as a dragon? What are with these archaeological finds? What's going on with the war? All this, what are we gonna see? We get introduced to Natalie, which is much like Isabella in the first book in that she's a young woman that doesn't want to just get married and run a household. She wants to be a scientist. So before they even leave for this new expedition, they kind of have to smuggle or figure out some way to get Natalie along. When they finally do arrive, Isabella and Natalie have to jump through certain cultural hoops in order to get any work done. It's something that ends up severely crippling their ability to do their studies. Again, something else that is real, that is actual, that really adds to the authenticity of the story. They have to meet many hurdles before they get any work done and get to do what it is they want to do when they get there, which is go to the Green Hell, which is about as pleasant as it sounds. Preservation of dragon bone was seen to be something that it's not only Lady Trent and her fellow scientists are working on, other people are working on it too, and possibly making greater strides. This means that airships can be made for war. Dragon bone is extremely durable, it's strong, extremely light. There's a war going on. This is going to be exploited, and they know this. People don't care about the lives of dragons if it means that a war can be won through them. So these archaeological finds are made and new inventions are created, but these create very problematic possibilities. And this is all taking place while Isabella, Natalie, Tom, and the rest of their group are making huge strides in their brand new field. What are these new things that we're learning about the dragons? And as a reader, you need to know. The ending of this book was a wonderful combination of seemingly unrelated events and factoids that had been dropped throughout the book, and it just made it that much more interesting when it finally does happen. And we're left with a tease of the next book, which is probably my favorite one, and it promises an even bigger adventure, and that is The Voyage of the Basilisk, the third book in this series. I need to know what this Voyage of the Basilisk is, and that is the next book. I will be reviewing that next. Thank you for your time watching this, for any likes and subscribes, and until next time.